Hello students, welcome back to science class. Today we are going to start the next lesson. It is water. Children, as you know that water is the most precious resource in this world. As you know that the 2/3 of the earth is surrounded by water. Only the one part is which is there in land. But nowadays we are facing the problem at the end of March and April. The people of India all suffered the scarcity of water. Okay, who is responsible for that? Even though we have such a tremendous amount of water in this world, still we are facing those scarcity problems. Okay, in this chapter we are going to start the water, its sources, potable water, water cycle, water purification, water reservoir, everything. Okay, let's study in detail. Can you imagine a day without water? No. A single drop of water is very precious. So children, water is precious. Let's study the different use of water in our day-to-day life. In a day-to-day life, you can see the different uses of water. By the time you wake up, you will drink water, right? Yes. For cooking purpose, you require water. After that, you will bath. Again, you need water. And for washing, okay. And even a single purpose, like whatever we are doing at home or whatever we are doing outside home, the role of water is very, very important, right? Let's study the other use of water. Can you say some other uses of water? Till now we were discussed the domestic uses of water. Okay, you can have some other uses of water in day-to-day life. Day-to-day life means the other important uses. The first use, it is a raw material in industries. Okay, it is a coolant. It is a coolant and in for washing purpose and for cleaning purpose, the water plays a major role. And the agriculture, irrigation, as you know that for the agricultural purpose, the role of water plays an important role. Okay, and these 2 points you should remember: the raw materials in industries, mainly as a coolant in washing purpose, cleaning. Okay, and in the agriculture means, okay, daily morning and evening, those who have agriculture, like those who have cultivation, okay, the role of water plays a major role in the agriculture also. Okay, water is important for life. From the earlier assumption we were concluded that water is important for life means not only for human beings, for other animals and for aquatic organisms, and you can see for the crops and its growth, everywhere the water plays a very, very important role. Now, how much water do we need? Is there any particular quantity? Or for a particular person, this much amount of water is required? Can you say something like that? No. Whatever may be, the people of India is suffering a lot of problem to get a potable water. And for that, how much water do we need? For washing clothes, for bathing, for drinking, for food preparation? We don't know the exact amount. We don't know the exact quantity, but think one factor in your mind that water is precious. When you lose a one drop of water means it is such a precious. The washing clothes, we know that if it's big family means the count will be more. For bathing and for drinking, for food preparation, the amount gets varied. But nowadays we know that we are staying in nuclear family, right? But we don't know the value of a single drop of water. So the scarcity of water is increases nowadays. So remember one thing, each drop of water is very, very precious. And now we are going to study the sources of water. Where do we get water from? Can you say the sources of water? By the time we reach us, we know that the different sources are available. Generally, you can say the water is obtained from tap, the water is obtained from well and all, right? Yes. And my question is, what is the exact origin of water? As we know that water is a natural resource, it's the best natural resource, and we learned that a single drop of water is precious, right? Now we are going to study the different sources of water. Students, the 2 by 3rd of the earth is surrounded by water, and ocean is a significant water supplier. Ocean means we can say that ocean is the water authority. Okay, so when you consider like this, okay, this is the 3 portion of water. So the 2 portion is fully covered with the water. The 2 portion like this, it is fully covered with the water, which means that this much area is covered with water, and the rest 1 portion, it will be the land. Imagine that such a precious and such a tremendous natural source it is. But think, students, the percentage of potable water is how much? Or how much amount of water is for using for drinking purpose? Okay, that also we have to think.
Our topic for today is water cycle. The sun heats up the water from oceans, lakes, and rivers, and water changes into water vapor by the process of evaporation. Plants also lose water in the form of water vapor from their leaves into the air by the process of transpiration. As the water vapor rises up into the air, it starts cooling down and forms tiny water droplets. These water droplets come together to form clouds. This process is called condensation. When the clouds start getting heavy and cannot hold the water droplets anymore, they fall back to the earth in the form of rain, hail, or snow. This process is called precipitation. Some of the water that falls on the earth seeps into the ground. This water is available to us in the form of groundwater. The remaining water falls back into oceans, lakes, rivers, and seas. This process is called collection. Then, the sun starts heating up this water once again. This circulation of water is called water cycle.